printed something out. Minutes for,
October 7th. Mike Janik here, Diane Salmon, no. Dennis here, Rob, no. Nancy, yes. Jerry, no.
Oh, minutes
Kelly,
from the
no.
21st.
Yes. Has anybody seen 10/7's minutes?
Say that again?
Has anybody seen the minutes of October 7th?
No, I was looking.
Yeah, I don't think Rob sent them. So has everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes from the 21st?
Yes.
Does anybody have any questions or concerns?
No.
I'll entertain a motion.
Move we accept the minutes.
I second it.
Nancy, Donna, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Unanimous, Dennis?
Yep, sorry.
That's all right. Don't worry. All right, item 3 is general administrative items and updates. We do have another meeting scheduled for the 4th, I believe.
What's Ellie's like?
Yeah, so we're at the senior
Is it
center
Ellie Byrne?
next week.
Mike, is it Ellie Byrne? B-Y-R-N-E.
BYRN.
Mike, why don't you just introduce Dave, because I don't think everybody knows
Oh,
David.
let's see.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you know everybody, David?
Yeah.
Nancy, you know David?
Yes.
You had met him before?
Yeah.
I know you
Nancy,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
She just didn't
Okay.
recognize you. with
Hi,
the-
David. I'm Mike Janik. I'm the chair of this committee. Nancy Driggs, Nancy Mello, Donna Edwards, Dennis Milborn, David Montero is our videographer. Okay. So, all right. Agenda item 3 was general updates. We've got a meeting next week. Everybody has that in the minutes from the 21st. You've got the schedule for the remainder of the year.
Yes.
Okay. 4th, acknowledgement, item 4,
Wait, can I
acknowledgement.
just ask a quick question? I
Sure.
wasn't listening. The October 21st meeting, I motion to approve and
Donna
Donna
seconded,
seconded.
and it was unanimous.
Yeah.
October 7th remains open.
Now, Mike, could you just tell us, over these next 4 meetings, we have tentatively scheduled 4 meetings, or have scheduled 4 meetings. So,
Every week but Veterans Day, right?
You're right here.
Every week but Veterans Day.
Yes.
yeah,
November
okay,
4,
for November
18th,
and December 4.
25, and December 2.
So during this time, I'm just looking for the overall of what's happening. So then we're going to conform, however we end up deciding to conform the statements to go forward as recommendations to the
Correct.
council.
Yep.
And then, so we are, according to Mike Marcello's memo, we don't have a public hearing, but we could ask the council to let us join in their public hearing, right?
Well, I think that's what we've decided was the plan, is once we formulated our proposals going forward, I'll reach out to the council to get on their agenda, and at that point, we will have the opportunity to present the proposals, have public input, discussion and questions from the council, and then we'll leave it in their hands.
But would that be posted as a public hearing? So anybody could comment on it? You're saying you're gonna allow input, but I don't understand how we do that public hearing at a council,
Right.
with
And
the council. It would be the council, you'd have to request the council, do it as a public hearing, and just invite
I
us
think
to.
if there's any charter changes, there has to be a public hearing.
Right, but it does not have to be before the end of our term.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
they can do special elections, they
Right,
can
right.
wait till next November so they don't pay for it. So if they choose not to do, I'm just saying it's an option they have,
Mhm.
not to hold a public hearing until next September, we will no longer be a charter commission. So would we only be able to put input in as a public person?
I would hope that the council, if they wait until September next year to hold a public hearing prior to the next election, next scheduled election, they would invite myself, Diane, whoever they felt was pertinent and available to be before them at the public hearing to discuss the proposals. It may be that there's no proposals we
Right.
make
Right.
that
Yeah.
council
Right.
has any interest in putting forward.
Well, but I think they do have interest in at least hearing what we've come up with.
I agree.
So,
That
I
would be
think-
before then.
Because even the discussion tonight was, how do we get this? How do we get our work paper? And you can put it certainly on the website, but it'd be nice to have, you know, a handout at those, whenever the public hearing is. So that would have to be discussed maybe between you and the
Council.
council.
Is there a way to have, if we now have our proposals ready to go, but we're still in session and we publish them first, like in the newspapers, that these are the recommendations we're gonna hand to the town council. And we are going to hold a discussion, maybe don't call it a public hearing, a discussion for anyone who has any questions to come and ask questions while we're still, could we do something like that?
And even beyond that, maybe the council is willing to do a public hearing, although you'd have to advertise and everything. I don't know how they'd get it in before November 4th. But I mean, or that we'd be ready before then. Certainly we might not be a charter commission per se at that time, but I think they would want to hear reasoning behind the proposals.
I would not
Because that part just confuses me. How do we get this? I mean,
yeah,
is it just a memo turned into the council? Is it?
Yeah, I
What
know
is it?
2 years ago, we went before the council with our proposals. And he explained what they were and why. And they asked questions of us,
Mhm.
and we answered them.
So
Yeah.
I would like that to happen before the 4th meeting. I don't know how many more meetings. Paul, could you tell us what you have for meetings coming up?
You know, at least 3. One of them may be a joint workshop with historical, but at least 3.
At least 3 between now and December 4th?
No, at least 3 before Christmas.
Oh, 3 before Christmas.
So you had one last night, so you've got, that being 27th, so you've got one in on the 10th.
So, your 10th.
Sometimes they cancel before, but they'll have 2 in
November 10.
November.
10,
I don't know.
24, 8, and 22. I don't see why we wouldn't have the 22 unless we got all the business done on the 8th.
So if we can finalize what our resolutions are to put forward, then we can hit the second November meeting
Yeah,
with the council.
yeah,
And
which would
that's,
be
we've got 2 meetings between then, tonight.
November
and,
24.
Actually, 3 meetings counting tonight.
But we have one November 4th and November
18th and 25th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one scheduled for the 25th, but
Maybe after the 4th, we'll see where we stand with everything before approaching, asking to meet with them when they're not ready.
well, you
I just
put
hate
your
to see
agendas
it ended.
together
When, next Wednesday,
next Wednesday for the,
for the following meeting.
yes, but then the one at on the 20th, in the 20s would be the week prior to that.
Correct.
Okay, so we've got today and probably the next two meetings. If we're gonna be on a Tuesday, and you do it typically Wednesday, Thursday, Dave?
Yeah, so roughly the 2nd or 3rd of December for the meeting on the 8th. Usually we aim for Wednesday, but sometimes we go Tuesday. But that doesn't mean, I mean, usually the email will allow, let everybody know, you have a meeting between now and Thursday, send it to Joan, ASAP.
We're talking about December 3.
No, you said you got one on the
November
24th?
November 10th and November 24th.
So if we meet on the 18th, finalize our proposals,
It's plenty of time.
I can ask you to put us on the agenda for your 24th meeting,
Yeah.
and you should have, hopefully, the ability to do that.
So if this is what you guys are down to right here?
Barring any dark horses.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you right now, just based on general discussion I've had with people, that's all. That looks great. I mean, I've heard from various here and there, and everything that you guys have here has pretty much been touched on by somebody here or there.
Thank you. That's good to hear.
No, you guys, you know,
So we
What
just,
are you looking at, Dave?
he's looking at the document that you have on your phone.
I don't have it.
Oh, the spreadsheet thing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Well, that's preliminary.
I explained it's a work in progress.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. No, everything that looks great because you guys have done great work.
So, all right, if we're kind of clear on what our intentions are, what our process is, let's move on to the document and try and, if we can get something that we can agree on.
To vote
To
on?
vote on.
Yeah.
Right, let's start to wrap this up. We're quite deep into it. We've had a lot of discussions.
Do you want to put it, oh no, we went through that.
I can't.
You can't.
It's not working.
Well, I don't have it then.
Well, I have it on my phone. Between Nancy and me, we'll share.
Well, we do have my notes from it though anyway, so.
Yeah.
So you guys want my laptop?
I didn't bring my laptop, but it's all right, I have every section.
This is the town's laptop anyway.
But I do have every section and what we're
But
doing.
Chair, you can sit
No,
right
I'll use my phone.
Oh, you use your phone? Okay, thanks. Yeah. Because I'm the only, we want to be able to see.
So it
Great.
starts with,
Right, section
All right, so we're on
401 was
we're on
ready
section
for a vote.
401. It's the discussion regarding converting the town council from 2 years to 4 years. Is there,
Now, this is the first round of votes, and this would get a little bit of wordsmith
Yeah.
for the
This-
statement.
this is not the
We said we're
final.
not going to worry
It's
about
the
the
concept.
wordsmithing.
this is the
No,
intention.
we're not going to worry about the wordsmithing to get on the ballot, but
Correct.
we're going to put it in a better statement
Correct.
form.
Yes.
So, that's got to be accountable for this. But that
Yes.
concept and that proposal,
All right.
yes,
So
ready for
regarding section 401 and the proposal to change from a 2-year to a 4-year term for the town council, is there any other discussion?
as I understand, the way that usually works is whoever got the highest votes are the ones that continue on.
The discussion was, yes, the top 4 vote getters would continue on, 3 would be
on the
back up
next
for election,
On the
and then
next
cycle
election, and then
follow.
new people come.
Right.
Okay,
And it would be
right.
before around the first time.
Right.
Right. So all that idea behind it and the backup will be put into our statement.
Right,
But this is just
The vote.
the actual proposal. Okay,
right.
then I'm ready for the vote.
So do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve to move this as a proposal, as a
All right.
recommendation.
Very good, thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Unanimous, thank you. The next item we have is regarding section 602, the town treasurer. We are looking to move the town treasurer from an elected position to an appointed position. We've discussed over the past 10 months the rationale behind that. Is there any further discussion?
Wait, I'm sorry, where are we now?
We're on the
602.
treasurer
Town treasurer.
here, yes. And
Making
that
the
is with the
treasurer-
caveat that we were going to further see how we could keep, I think Mike Marcello gave us some ideas of how we could keep some autonomy in her or his position, so that it's not directly under the administrator. But
That would be, so
Maybe
that
we-
wouldn't be the hiring, that would be under job.
Right, her chain
Description.
of command sort
Correct.
of to the council
Right,
with an appointment by the,
But we're
Right.
gonna put that in our recommendation,
yes.
because we wanted that specifically stated.
What did we say? I'm sorry.
It's right here.
Yeah.
You know, when we said we
Yeah.
wanted that person, that position to
Yeah.
have
Direct
some kind
access to
of,
the town council.
to the council,
right,
as opposed to being
Right.
directed by the administrator.
correct. Yep.
Just because it's the safeguard against.
And I have a question. Rob was going to be sending me, which he didn't do, so I can't read his mind. But from Ireland, he was going to be sending me just some thoughts he had, and I didn't get it. So will he have another chance when
Yeah.
we're reframing the
Yes.
question? Okay.
I think
These
he
are- these
would,
are-
he had some thoughts
This
about
is a
general
first
instruction or
round.
something, yeah.
Yes, and the first round is more the concept of it than
Mhm.
the wording. you know.
Right.
Final draft.
Correct.
Okay, I make a motion that we accept this.
That's 602. Ready
That's
for
on,
vote?
or, yes, section 602, town treasurer
All
changes.
right, Donna.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor
Aye.
of the town treasurer becoming
Now, we
appointed?
Elected.
skipped some sections here, though.
Appointed.
I had section 502.
But that was the qualifications.
502
Yeah,
said ready for vote.
qualifications, remove and replace with, I can't read this, with candidates must satisfy minimum qualifications as approved by the town council. We're gonna change that language.
This
Under
is,
qualifications.
Unless you want to come back to the tough ones.
if
Well-
determined to be qualified by the board,
Right now,
will
we
be
voted on
interviewed.
the town treasurer.
After the interviews, the
Becoming-
personnel board
yes.
shall recommend. the
Becoming
town
an
council
appointed
applicants
position as
select
opposed to
for further
elected.
review.
But if,
It's
you
not
know-
on this chart, so
That's
subsequent
where
meetings-
I'm reading it from.
the chart, 502
Yeah.
and 602.
Oh,
hiring
I'm sorry,
treasurer.
502. I don't have 502.
I
Yeah,
have
but I
502.
have it, it says ready for vote, so let me see what it is.
It's right here.
That's the
Oh,
town
okay.
administrative
Just
qualification.
enlarge it a little.
502 is qualifications under town administrator.
Right.
Qualifications. Remove the current language and replace with candidates must satisfy minimum qualifications.
Right.
As approved by the town council.
Yeah,
And we noted that this language should be used for any other position in charter that lists qualifications.
Right, because this
Right.
says a bachelor's degree in 5 years.
so that also is going to be a housekeeping thing throughout the
Yeah.
positions.
If
That
there
we
is.
want, the idea behind was that we want the council to approve, the administrator sets it all up, to approve those, which they already do, but approve those qualifications so that we don't have them in stone in a charter that says you
Right.
must have a
Right.
master's degree
Right.
in administration.
Right.
Well, we
So-
actually chose the replacement language.
That says the
Candidates
charter
must satisfy minimum qualifications as approved by the town
by the
council.
town council. So that way you're not, can't change a charter that says
That's right.
you
So
need a
what this-
master's.
What this had to do with, Dave, is the town administrator has a set list of responsibilities, duties and powers. And we felt that that was restrictive. We wanted to give the council the flexibility if in the next 2 to 4 years, artificial intelligence changes the way everything is done, how can that impact the town administrator's role?
I think it was under qualifications.
It is.
Yeah, not the duties and powers, but the qualifications.
Okay, and that requires a bachelor's degree, 5
Right,
years
and
administrative
so
equivalent experience.
We said it,
Instead of that.
instead of it being in a charter that you need a bachelor's degree,
Let the
it might
council
be, right, they
determine,
might want someone with a master's degree.
Yep.
or someone without.
Well, it's up to the town. We're leaving it must satisfy minimum qualifications as approved by the town council.
And it does say and any other such qualifications, but I don't know.
But
We
it
didn't like
also
that one that-
stipulates
Correct.
specific, and we don't
Correct.
want specific.
Yep,
Because
Correct.
sometimes, that was the deal with the superintendent, wasn't that how this kind of, and they do have qualifications under other positions.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
we thought that should,
this language should go
do you want to
there,
hold
too.
that vote off till?
Yeah, because I think we
other
need to
opinions
flesh
come
that
in?
out a little
All
further.
right, we'll hold that, but that's what it is.
The
Yeah.
next section that we had on here is probably one that we want to postpone. That was the planning board, that was shaded in red.
What number is that?
Section 1001,
Mhm.
duties and responsibilities.
What's
We
the
had
red
ready
one
to
again?
vote there.
Yeah, but why did we make it red? I don't remember.
Red was
Blood
because we
Red-
had
red was- there
some
was-
issue.
Much discussion and no agreement.
Okay.
Was it over the duties?
No, there was, the first red is 702 under transitional election.
Yeah, we need to.
Not on the sheet that we're working off of, is it? 702?
No.
No, it's not on, 702 is not in the,
I
And this-
one.
So if red is not ready to go,
Red
if
is-
I'm looking at this correctly on the far right, it looks like the discussion that's still up in the air is, should we specify that there'll be a town planner, or would their relationship be to the planning board?
that was, yes, that was the discussion.
Right, because the town planner is not in the charter. But
Right.
So we're
we
talking
should
about
make a
section
position in the charter.
101.
We should recommend it to
1001.
be a position. The planner should be in that.
Right. The
I think
planner right
that-
now is a consulting.
Not, it can be a consultant, it can be a part-timer,
Yeah.
but it should be specifically, we should not be running a town without a planner.
We were in general agreement that we need a planner. Where we couldn't all agree was whether we were going to memorialize it in the document.
Right,
So that's why I can't stay red.
right.
So we'll have to hold off.
So wait on that.
Really,
till Bob's
you're
here.
memorializing every other
Yeah.
position, and that position is needed.
I agree.
Right. But you're also, I
But it doesn't mean that you have to hire a full-time person, the council can do whatever they want. Hire a
Yes.
part-timer, hire a consultant, but we have to have that planner position.
But they can do that currently.
Well, they can do any of this currently, so let's take out the DPW and the fire and the police chief, because they can do any of that currently.
So-
But yet we've memorialized everything but not the planner, and that is a big gripe in this town. Whether what's going on is right or wrong, or whether they have the right or not, the big gripe is, where was our planners? Where was this? Where was that? Years ago, when people stood up and said, no, we don't need a planner, we don't want a planner. Well,
Certain people still.
that's where we got no planner.
If I were to speak for the administrator, and I'll do that loosely, he would likely want that
Oh, yeah.
in the charter.
He would like
But
that.
I would also recommend a conversation with him regarding the planner, for that reason and for potential hierarchy reasons.
I mean, I
What
know.
what did you say, the administrator would
The
like what?
administrator would
He already said it,
probably
yeah.
be in favor,
He
yeah.
did a good meeting.
Yes.
And when I say hierarchy, and again, I don't feel like I'm speaking out of turn, but when the administrator was away, you voluntarily took acting administrator. Currently, the clerk doesn't want to hear that. So when the administrator is away, we don't technically have an acting administrator. So when I say hierarchy, I think that would be part of the plan with the planner would be.
And I think council is already making approval of some move, but then why not memorialize it? Because I think things are gonna move, and we may see, as we've had planners for years now,
But
but
it's because it's red, are we gonna wait a week?
we'll wait,
We'll wait
hold
because-
out.
Okay.
There was some, I would not say spirited, but there was a number of
I'll
points
hold
made
one
that
more
will give
meeting.
them an opportunity.
We need
You
some-
can,
we
you
need
push
to
your
get
point
a
at
show
that
up
time.
here.
Okay, now, but 1002 is just
Ready to
green,
vote.
ready to vote.
Right.
That is.
Zoning Board of Review shall also serve as the Planning Board of Review.
Oh,
Now,
I
Mike
thought they decided
Marcello,
not to touch that.
no, Mike Marcello, some of these, the blue
Changes are
stuff
from-
is Mike Marcello.
This isn't blue, it's
Now, the
green.
red is actually.
No, oh, the red is Mike Marcello and the blue is Billy,
It's,
Bill
the
Gerlach?
planning board, correct.
Yeah. So we said that was ready to go because a lot of that is state law.
Yes.
Well, maybe that's why he took this stuff out.
Yeah, and it's been reviewed by the solicitor.
Yeah, the planning board had pointed out that there was no requirement for us to have a vice chair and secretary, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yet the state law does say it. So we were adding that.
Vice Chair and Secretary.
Mike Marcello made some language changes to just clarify some of the statements, references.
Where'd you get the blue and the red?
Now,
This
okay, so
red
Mike
is
crossed
plain,
out regular,
Blue is.
and Bill
Mike
wrote
Marcello.
members.
Why doesn't-
So,
Which portion? I'm sorry, all right.
composition and
me-
vacancy, is that because some are alternates?
Yeah,
No, you're not.
yes, I am.
I think so, yes.
So do alternates not count, because Mike Marcello had regular in there? Regular members shall be appointed.
Yep, and then alternate members are
Alternates-
appointed for a term of 1 year. If you follow that
Okay.
further.
Okay. So, they're not differentiating between alternate members and regular members, it's just members. See, I think you should keep regular in there.
Well, it looks like you did.
Do you know what I mean?
Pardon me?
Do you know what I mean? Because if you take it out, it's just member. Well, an alternate is also a member. So how are we differentiating?
Well,
A
they
member
are
and an
different.
alternate member.
They are different as alternates.
Correct.
They don't vote until there's a situation that requires them to vote.
But who struck out regular?
That was done by Mike.
Planning board.
No, that was done by
Mike,
Mike.
red is Mike.
Oh, is that Mike?
Red is Mike, blue is planning
It
board.
looks to me like he just cleaned it up by getting rid of
Yes.
regular.
Yeah, he's just-
members.
Okay.
Because the following, it
I
does
just
say following
think, I
that,
think it should be
alternative
stated.
members. There's terminology right after that that says alternative members.
Yeah, alternate members shall be appointed for a term of 1 year.
But we could phrase in our statement on this one that it has been suggested by the planning board chair, is that who Bill Gerlach is? I think so,
Yeah,
the chair of
yes.
the planning board, and has been somewhat reviewed by the town solicitor. If there's any further review that the town solicitor wants to do or change, have
Yes,
that.
they'll have that option.
Yeah,
So,
so I think it's ready for a vote, do you?
is there any further discussion?
It's green. Green is
I'll,
go.
I'll
Green
entertain a
is,
motion.
green is a go.
Green's a go, I'll motion it.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Nancy, are you in favor or
Oh,
abstaining?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Achoo, bless you.
Thank you.
All right, that was unanimous. Next section is 1007, also personnel, actually personnel board.
Can I miss the town treasurer? We voted on that.
Yeah, the town treasurer was voted on.
Was that unanimous?
It was Donna Edwards' motion and Dennis seconded.
Okay.
This is our third vote on
Yeah.
these.
That's section 602.
Yep, thank you.
No problem.
So all this is just cleaning up language, correct? This is housekeeping.
Correct.
This one is to 1007, personnel board, this is housekeeping.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this was the whole town administrator stuff.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So in this, and if you read, well, you're reading on there, but if you're reading on your phone, the first paragraph was just a change of commission to board to
Yeah.
reflect what they're actually called. Then the duties and responsibilities, it recommend applicants to the department head and town administrator. Further down under general provisions, hiring of the town administrator, we gave, or we intend, our intent is to give the town council the responsibility for hiring the town administrator. It clarifies
Yeah.
what happens, and that was, the discussion had been about the hiring of the current town administrator and the personnel board's role in that,
Correct.
versus the council's desire to see all the applicants.
Right.
And this came directly from the personnel board,
Yeah, it
and they
did.
were
Right.
pretty strong that they liked that. I say we voted to move it forward and let the council handle it.
Is there any further discussion on
They may
1007?
modify it. What was that, 107?
1000, yep, 1007 currently on
Yeah,
personnel board.
107.
Now, I'm not hearing any further discussion, or is there any?
Did we second it?
We
Did
haven't
you make a
motion, we
motion?
haven't made a motion
I
yet.
didn't motion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No one's motion.
So, give her an opportunity for discussion.
Okay, I'll make a motion.
All right, Donna's made a motion. Do we have a second?
Yeah, I'll second.
Nancy has second. All in favor of moving 1007 forward? As written, unanimous.
it. 1009, we wanted to remove.
All right,
Is that on there?
section 1101, school committee.
Ugh. That's yellow, that's like proceed with caution.
Yeah, there
We're
was.
gonna need more, the other members here for that.
What is this?
That's the school
1001.
1101, school committee.
What did we change for that? I don't remember.
Copies of the minutes of school committee meetings should be on file at the town clerk. I thought they always were. I thought they just had a thing where they, along with the 3-year fiscal
Well,
impact
that's the
report.
question, whether that should be removed, because everything that they do is uploaded to the Secretary of State's website as part of
It's
their.
open
Yeah,
meeting.
it's open
Open
meeting.
Meetings
We're-
Act.
They need more minutes in that town hall like a home. But the problem is, this did not come from the school committee. It
It's
came
not
from
even
Diane
highlighted.
Farnsworth, right?
Yes.
She said it did not represent,
She-
Right,
the school committee had
Right.
not discussed it.
right.
And that just she had, this was her idea, and I'm not opposed to them, but, you know, maybe we should wait. That's not really ready for vote tonight.
Okay, so if that's the case, or if there's no further discussion on that, we do still have, and it's going to be the bulk of a meeting, the discussion on the budget. And I'm not looking to open it here with this group. We're a limited subset of our full committee, so let's get as many members as we can in the room, and hopefully next week that can be the case, and we can have that discussion.
Yep.
There's very clearly a division on what the role should be and
Yep.
the benefits or not of what the decisions will be. Having said that, That basically has covered the items that we were looking to have a conversation about tonight. At this point,
So hopefully we'll have Diane next week.
And Jerry, where's Jerry?
And can we make sure Jerry could possibly
I
be here?
will reach out to everyone again,
And Rob will be here.
and
I'll be here.
I'm not going to badger, I'm just going to simply remind them of the, you know, the significance of what we're doing, and we'd like to have all voices heard as elected.
Because we still
representatives.
have that recall 1209 that I said put in red,
Yeah.
but it's not on here. And that's the idea that these recalls are left in limbo because there's no time limits. We wanted to change that. And
Right.
there are other
We're
parts
also
to
having
it.
more votes though, right?
Yeah.
This is not the end all right now.
Correct.
Tonight, like, once everyone else gets here, we'll go back to order again, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've got the working document that we've had open all throughout. It
Yeah.
has several other topics, several other charter provisions that we wanted to have some further discussion on. This was kind of what we all had.
Agreed to. at this
Had
point.
felt
Does
it.
yours have all these different colors, the blue and the red and
No, I'm looking
Yes.
at the word.
So
Yep.
how do I find, can you forward that to me?
You have it. I sent it again this evening.
No, you
Sent it.
didn't, not to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
check your email.
Yes, I got it.
Oh,
It's in the
did you?
email.
But
I'm starting to
later,
think you're not listening.
I checked my email like around 5, it wasn't there.
It
No,
just
I
popped
sent
in
it-
like six, after 6.
Yeah, after the meeting
Yeah.
started. Or after we
Yeah,
sat here.
608,
That's what happened when I
Thank you.
ended up here
You were
instead
so
of at the
busy
senior
looking-
center.
pulling my thing up on
Check
Google.
my email.
Okay, thank
It's
you. I
no
have it.
problem, it's there.
Yes,
So
it is.
now you also, if Dennis showed you how to find it on sheets, we have the other document that we have had the discussions from the whole term. That if you want to refer back to that, when you get on the computer, it's going to be a lot easier. If you have a problem finding that, just let me know, but it's been shared with you, so if you go into your Google, into the sheets, it should be something recently opened if you've had if you've ever opened
On
it.
my computer.
You have your laptop at home. Don't you have a laptop at home,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so you can see your sheets and
Yes.
Google Docs, okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I did miss that.
Okay, so we are scheduled for next week. That's our next meeting. I will send out a message asking for full attendance. And we'll try to get further down the road here so we can put something together quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
entertain a
we
motion to
we
adjourn.
made a good bite. We made a good dent tonight.
Yes, we've gotten pushed a few
Yeah.
closer to the finish line. There's going to be more discussion, obviously, on the ones that have a little more varied viewpoints.
Right.
That's why we'll be more efficient, hopefully, in the next meeting and try to get something completely
Okay.
beyond the budget.
I move to adjourn.
We have a
Move to
motion.
adjourn. I second that motion.
All right, Nancy, all in favor? That's
Aye.
unanimous. Nancy,
You seconded.
It's the quickest meeting we've had.
Yeah.
I seconded it.
thank you, everybody.